Hello, this is Chiak. We are back again with Primordia. So first things first, Crispin, practice on the
Hey
slam.
Crispin, how about practicing on the slam?
Oh, good idea. Okay, here goes. You really light me up.
No.
Okay. Trust me, I know how to turn on a light.
Definitely not. Okay, that's enough practice for now.
He had heart eyes.
Ahoy, my dear friend! Oswald Factorbuilt at your service.
It's no more your dear friend than Rex is your creation, you besotted gear oiler.
Oh, don't mind Cornelius. He's been bitter since the first great rolling brownout.
Bitter, I'll show you bitter, you backbiting bot snatcher.
I think I like these guys, boss.
Okay.
What's in that building?
Why, Arbiter's Court, of course. Why else would we be here?
I need to see Arbiter.
We all do, my dear friend. But the courthouse is locked, and first come, first served.
Why are you waiting in line?
Justice! I'm here for justice. To prove that I, Cornelius Factorbuilt, created this marvelous machine, Rex. Rex Cornelius built.
Ignore him, my dear friend. Candidly, he is 10-23 flops short of a kilo, if you catch my drift. The machine's name is Oswald Built. Rex Oswald Built.
This is over a name? Why not just let Rex decide?
Ridiculous. This is about principle.
This is about pride.
So, boss? Would you fight over me like this?
You could call yourself Crispin Crispian for all I care. As long as you still pull things off ledges for me, that is.
Glad to know I'm loved.
How are you going to decide who gets Rex?
For the law, fool. The law.
Please excuse my brother. He can barely remember pi to the 23rd digit, let alone his manners.
For
I rest my case. Suffice it to say, old chap, we await the reopening of the courthouse. Or more precisely, we await a summons from Horatio who will decide our case.
who will say whose contribution was more important? Who will say, in fact, that my contribution was more important?
I'm looking for a big robot. It floats and has lots of claws and shoots lasers. It stole something of mine. Have you seen it?
Indeed. The robot you describe sounds like Scraper, Metromind's enforcer. Whatever he took is gone forever.
I refuse to accept that.
Oh, he refuses. How delightful.
Do you know where I can find a power source?
Alas, my friend, power is not so abundant in Metropol as it once was.
Magank Metromine seized it all, seized it, and doles it out. And there's hardly enough to go around now.
Metromind keeps all power sources in the Great Tower where the Council used to meet. If you want to share it, you will need to pay her in megacycles.
Megacycles?
Yes, megacycles, you ninny. CPU cycles, brain power. Kind of power she really wants. Her low-rate processor was made for running trains, not a city.
Could someone else judge your case?
Of whom were you thinking? Metromind, perhaps? Authoritative, to be sure, but I fear she would claim Rex for the good of all.
And since the subway schemer
He means Metromind.
shut down our builder Factor, he cannot help either.
What about Horatio?
Who?
Me.
And why should we listen to you?
I've built a robot before, and I have no stake in this.
Yes, well and good, but this is a matter of law and logic. A bit harder than banging together a tin can like your companion. How can we know your reasoning is sound?
Test me.
An interesting proposition. What do you say, Cornelius?
What did I say? I say that you are a liar and a thief, Oswald. But as to this Horatio, well, as to him, so be it.
Boss, if they make us find 7 lost crystals, I'm quitting.
Shh.
Right. Consider this. At the binomial biennial, 7 robots in the probability circle are gathered for a party.
The what circle is gathered at the what? Is this some kind of vocab test?
I said quiet.
Each robot is either a Factor-built or a Sternweiler built.
Blasted Sternweilers.
And moreover, each robot is designed with either a quad-core, a linear type, or a multiplex processor architecture.
This is ridiculous!
Pay attention. Factor or Sternweiler. Quad-core, linear type, or multiplex.
Indeed. Now I will tell you 3 things about these probabilities. First, there are more factor-built robots than Stern-Weiler builds. Second, every linear-type robot was built by Factor. Finally, Stern-Weiler never built a robot with a quad core.
Now listen. Which of the following statements about the probability circle cannot possibly be true?
Okay, I would have done better writing that down because... So... 7 of them. You said 7, right? 7, so there's more factors, therefore more linear. And then... yeah, because I can't...
Could you repeat the question?
Indeed. At the binomial biennial, 7 robots in the probability circle are gathered for a party. Each robot is either a factor-built or a Stern-Weiler built. And moreover, each robot is designed with either a quad-core, a linear type, or a multiplex processor architecture. Now I will tell you 3 things about these probabilities. First, there are more factor-built robots than Stern-Weiler builds. Second, every linear-type robot was built by Factor. Finally, Stern-Weiler never built a robot with a quad-core.
Now listen. Which of the following statements about the probability circle cannot possibly be true?
Okay. So 7, 3, 4. So there's 4 plus for factor-built robots. 5 robots have linear processors. 5 robots have quad core processors, which can't be true because factors only build linears ones. So that's instantly off the list. He didn't say anything about multiplex processors, so 4 robots were built by Stern-Weiler, which can't be the case. So that leaves us with this. 5 robots were built, 5 robots have linear processors, 5 robots... This one, to me, could be either or.
Five robots have linear processors.
Failure? Failure? Clearly you are unfit to judge our case. Now go bother someone else.
What if I could find someone you respect? Someone who would be willing to judge your case?
Well, I suppose there's no harm in looking.
No harm to us, anyway. If you want to waste your time meddling in our affairs, then I suppose it is yours to waste.
Very good then. I am uploading the facts of our dispute to your data pouch. If you can find a suitable judge, let us know.
Okay.
Hello? Hello?
I don't think it can hear you, boss.
See, there's another... Whoa!
Excuse me.
Sir, my apologies, sir. 187th Legion built. Surly Company. Reporting.
Horatio Nobel, version 5. A pleasure.
Horatio Null-built, sir? Never heard of any service bot with that designation. Still, it's good to see another Urbanian, sir. After things got foobarred back home, I figured Surly Company was all that was left.
Urbanian? What are you talking about?
Assad. Finally made a friendly and he's as cracked as Primer. No offense, sir, just hoped... Well, never mind that. How can I assist you, sir?
Surly Company. Urbanian. What are you talking about?
Well, sir, I'm not sure quite where to start. I had you figured for one of us, seeing as how you came up as a friendly on my IFF.
I could see you as a member of Surly Company, boss, but as friendly? Nah.
Assume he's got some mouth on him, huh, sir? Always do those flyboys.
Look, why don't you just give me a quick rundown?
Well, sir, can't sit harm, even if you are a decoy. War's over, after all. It was over before Surly Company even deployed. See, we're Urbanian robots. Long time back, Urbani and Metropol got to fighting over something, who knows what. The Metropolitans fried our civilians, and Legion told us to strike back. Word was, some big airship of ours was supposed to knock out Metropol's defenses, and we just come in for mop-up. But the Metros took our ship down with their own heavy hitter, some giant named Goliath.
I see.
Anyway, Surly Company was all that was left, so we deployed 200 strong.
What happened then?
Well, it's a long march from Urbani, sir, and most of us broke down on the way. All said and done, the only ones who made it were me, 113th, and a signal bot we call Primer. The rest are all out there in the dunes somewhere.
I'm sorry.
War's war, sir. If it didn't crash hard, they wouldn't have built us in the first place.
If it makes you feel any better, Horatio cut Goliath's finger off.
Well, sir, someone ought to stick a medal on your chest.
Why are you in line?
Seeing as how I'm on the outside now, sir, I figured I had to go pay restitution for shooting up the enemy HQ.
Enemy HQ.
Yes, sir. That big tower in the center of the city.
Okay, so why haven't you paid? It sounds like all of this happened a long time ago.
Years ago, sir. But the courthouse has been locked down the whole time. I figured they'll open it up eventually, and then I can clear my name.
What if it doesn't open?
Well, sir, I know all about hurry up and wait.
Can I try opening that door?
Belay that, sir. The authorities told me that no one goes in till the door opens on its own.
But aren't we on the same side?
Affirmative, sir. But since I'm on CivDiv now, my programming requires me to submit to the local authorities.
What happened to 113th and Primer?
After we got to Metropol, we tried to put up a fight, but couldn't do much. They fried 113th, and my rifles jammed. Primer surrendered on our behalf. After dressing us down, they took all my big guns and sold 113th shell to some scrap dealer. Primer never was the same. He encrypted part of his own logic so he wouldn't have to think about losing the war any longer. Then, he disappeared beneath the city. And me, I came here.
That's what we can use the decryption thing for.
How did the war end?
For Surly Company, it ended when we staggered in here and surrendered. Beyond that, sir, it's all above my pay grade. Truth is, sir, we never even knew what we were fighting for, let alone what the Metropolitans wanted. So I can't say for certain that Metropol won, but I'm pretty sure Urbani lost, what with all the civilians being dead and the army being beaten.
How do you know you even have to pay something?
This seems logical, sir.
What if I could pay your fine for you, or get it canceled?
Well, sir, then I'd be much obliged, and I'd probably just leave town. Can't say that I'd much like being in enemy territory.
And how are we gonna do that, boss?
I'll figure something out. I met Primer.
You still crazy?
Yep.
Well, so it goes.
Goodbye.
Over and out, sir.
Okay. Let's exit down this way.
What are you doing here?
Waiting.
For what?
My bus.
I'm pretty sure the bus isn't coming.
It will come.
Your bus is a burning wreck about 2 blocks from here.
It will come. I must go home. Metromind will take me home.
Bus stop. Buses run every 10 minutes. 10 is crossed out, and 30 is written below it. 30 is crossed out, and 60 is written below it. 60 is crossed out, and daily is written below it.
Daily minutes? That doesn't make sense.
If it makes you feel better, daily is crossed out, and service suspended is written below it.
Okay. So this is just to a bus stop. Alright. Well, with that in mind, I say we go below. Oh, whoopsies. Went to the wrong place. It's really the cars I wish I had gone to. So technically, we should need to use the decryption module on Primer here.
Impressive device, if you can't think for yourself. As for this robot, I need no suggestion.
No need to show it to him again.
Oh, we're just going to show it to him?
Primer. No need to show it.
Okay, 187th waiting to pay fine. Albanian. Survived. One time. Invented new pneumatic drivetrain. Assembly includes many servos. Damn. Oh wait, we still need to get Crispin to hit on his girl.
right, Crispin. It's now or never.
Beside you, all other... Whoa! That was so easy! She gave me a clipping of her copper wiring.
Hey, that wire belongs to the city. That's coming out of your salary.
You tell him.
You
Technically,
again? What do you want?
Could you help me fix this motor?
Does it belong to Metropol?
No, it's private property.
Then find a private repair bot.
okay.
I'm looking for a big robot. It floats and has big claws and shoots lasers.
Scraper. After the last big cave-in, the two of us worked together on trying to fix the blue line. He's on the simple side, but a hard worker. What about him?
He took something of mine.
Yeah, salvaged it probably. That's what most of us do for Metromine these days.
Stole it.
Hey, you say router, I say router. Anyway, not my problem.
Where can I find Scraper?
Do I look like a tour guide? Piece of advice for you. Don't mess with the code if you can't handle the glitches.
Very profound. Since you're so close to her, do you know how I can talk to Metromine?
Ha! Talk to Metromine. Look, Metromine has an entire city to run, but Horizon is are everywhere. If she wants to talk to you, she will.
Do you know where I can find a power source?
If I did, I'd have salvaged it myself and brought it to the tower.
Down in the underworks, I came across a drawbridge that someone locked up so it can't be used. Do you know how to fix it?
Well, Metromine closed off the underworks for public safety, so I don't do repairs there anymore.
But what?
That sounds like a prank pulled by a bolt brain calling himself Primer. He used to hack locks in Metropol and change the passcodes around to leave his signature.
How did you fix the locks?
Metromine cracked his codes and reset them. Processing power like hers, there's nothing she can't do.
You know, boss, I've got a feeling that Metromind isn't gonna help us on this one.
No, but we're not exactly new to cracking codes either.
Okay, Crispin, why did you go there?
You again?
When will the bridge be passable? Soon?
So I'd say something on the order of a month, give or take.
A month?
Give or take.
And there's no other way off Main Street?
Not unless you got a jetpack hiding under that jacket.
Well, at least that narrows our options down, boss.
Goodbye.
Okay, so we got copper wire.
Hey, she gave that to me as a token of her affection.
I'll give you all the copper wiring you want once we're done here.
Like I want a token of your affection.
I need to find a way to connect the colored nodes to each other without crossing any wires.
Why don't we just use the plasma torch?
That's not going to work this time.
The crowbar?
Nope.
Wait. What? How is that even possible? Because you can't have them touching, but... Okay, hold on. Reset, reset. Okay, so it can't go out that way. How is this going to work? Oh no, no. Sorry. Oopsies. Wait. Yeah, okay, so it can't go out that way. I don't get how in the world... wires can't cross, but this doesn't make sense to me at all. How can I do this without not having the wires cross? Because no matter what, something is going to be intersecting. If I go around this way, like there's no possible way for me. But then what about red? The red wire here. Because I can't go across this way. If I try to loop around, no matter what, this has to cross over orange. Oh my god, what in the world? Oh. It's the thing we have to... Oh, shoot. Okay. Whoa. What? Oopsies. Okay.
And one more piece of junk is operational.
Okay, I'm not sure what we're gonna need that motor for, but we got ourselves a working motor.
How would that even work? Futile. I doubt that.
Okay, what else do we need to
Gotta
do?
be some other way to communicate with that floating robot.
Is he Urbanian built?
I doubt that will have any effect. Hello?
Boss, I'm pretty sure we're gonna need to...
I'm going to try sending messages to him in binary.
On an analog transmitter? That sounds like fun. For once, I'm glad you're the one with hands.
May Mandelbrot's wolves unfurl their spirals for you, silent.
What's he saying?
Shh.
You do not join the harmony. I sing alone. I am one part of the great fractal. To your God, I would be known as Gimbal, built by Lapidus of Sovietos. The choir is silent. Burning ship has been extinguished. The strange tractors tread no more. I alone sing the function. When I came to this silent city, I looked for others to join the harmony. Leopold, built by Steeple, told me that he had a device that would sing with me. In exchange for it, I traded my secondary motor. What he sold me does not say. Here we have it.
It's a record.
Leopold tricked, and he will not return my motor. I will sell him and force him to return. Infinite lawsuits, someone.
Okay, well we have a...
I sing with all my voices. You hear only one. No, I must recover my motor so that I can dance with the harmony.
Okay, so we got the motor on hand. First, see what else she has to say.
My joy rises like a phoenix. You are silent, but you now will alarm me. Now I must continue my search. Farewell, silent one.
Okay. That's what the motor is for. Just crash through those other guys, no problem whatsoever.
You know, I'm kind of glad I missed out on that one, boss. Sometimes it's nice to just be along for the ride.
Courthouse closed until further notice, pursuant to Civil Ordinance Section 889-B1C.
Okay. We have a record.
I doubt that will happen. The Law in You. It's written by Clarity Arbiter Built. It explains about the refuge rule and says that, for the first 48 hours after a robot arrives at Metropol, it will not be punished for violations of any laws except for harming another robot or causing significant property damage.
I don't see what you expect us to do with this.
No, I think he means that Clarity Arbiter Build could judge the case, but finding her may be harder than finding Arbiter himself.
Okay. We need a way to pay. Oh, the record is old and archaic. Maybe I can. And fancy. Old, archaic, and fancy.
Did you buy an Urbanian robot named 113th Legion build?
I've done a lot of trades, Tyro. I can't be expected to keep track of them all.
Let me see your stuff.
Come take a look. I said something old and fancy.
Stupid conjunctive.
Rex lawsuit. Memory reader for something old and fancy. Glass finger for.
We've got to find a way to clear the line to get into the courthouse. Because honestly, I refuse to wait in line. Not even for a power core. Not even for a gynoid. Well, maybe for a gynoid. Sorry, boss. I've got sand in my audio
Okay, let's go down. So maybe the prime number thing was for the bridge? Okay, Crispin, I need you to bash your face into that keypad.
Here we go again.
So, how in the world am I gonna... Two, 3, 5? I don't know. I don't know.
Don't you think we should go check out where 187th shot up the tower?
Why?
Maybe he blasted a way in for us.
Oh, okay. Tower.
It's sealed shut.
I never saw the track part.
It's far too high to try climbing.
Not gonna happen, boss.
Track. Oop.
You know, boss, whenever I see a really tall tower, a part of me just wants to go all the way to the top and then go sliding down.
Be careful what you wish for.
Seems like we just gotta figure out what Primer's real name is, and then we'll be able to lower that drawbridge. Boss, I think the gospel requires you to give me a minute's peace now and then.
Primer's real name. Oh, like, so one guy was 113.
There's nothing more to say to him.
Okay, 187, 113. Waiting lines pay fine. If I try typing in 113, what's that gonna get me?
Here we go again.
I mean, I don't know what else to do besides to try every single number on this list. 199. Problem is I didn't even quite understand what Primers was talking about.
You know, boss, given that all of 187's other brothers have numerical indicators, the same thing has to be true of Primer. We just need to figure out what his number is, and presto, down comes the drawbridge. Could you please stop bothering me? I'm trying to finish this level of Zgrid.
What?
You know, that puzzle game.
But
look, you have your puzzles, I have mine.
I can't possibly reach that.
I don't know. 187, 113. I mean, I guess I just have to try every single number on this list, but...
Here we go again.
Ooh, I can just use my keyboard, which greatly helps. Okay. This is the part where I take a picture. Okay, so I already did 199, 197, 93, did 191, but I'll enter again. Prime. Sorry, Prime is... prime numbers. Shoot, probably I just put prime in, but I didn't put prime numbers. Keep getting Amazon Prime. It's not what I'm looking for. Prime number is a natural number greater than 1 that cannot be formed by multiplying two smaller natural numbers. Okay, a prime number can be divided exactly by 1 or itself. And it must be a whole number greater than 1. So 5 can only be divided by 5. Okay, but I'm going to assume all of these are prime numbers anyway. If I... Here, at least show the visual. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11... Okay. Right then, well, I guess I'll just continue with my... Okay, so 818, 179, 173, 167, 163. What I'm curious about, it's like, does his number only have exactly prime numbers in it? So like there can't be a 6 or anything like that because 2, 3, 5, 7. One, 5, 7. Okay. Let's take a picture of this one. If only I could just get... There you go. Come on. Please work for me. Okay, so we have 157. Move my mouse away. I mean, I'm going to try all the numbers, but... 137.
Let's go.
And just to double check, 1 technically 137. Okay. Oh, just exit.
Are these heads?
Did you hear something? Boss, do you see those things? I've got a bad feeling about this, boss.
Crispin, on the count of 3. 1.
I am Clarity Arbiter built. Version 2. Lock Lurk to Arbiter, Judge of Metropol. This is my home. Now, if you will excuse me a moment.
That's barbaric.
Civilization is defined by law, and this is lawful. As enemies of the city, they forfeited their components. I have merely exercised my right of plunder.
That sounds familiar.
Whether it's legal or not, it's grotesque.
You have a strange way of saying thank you.
Thank you. I'm Horatio Nobuild, version 5.
And I'm Crispin Horatio build, version 1.
Welcome, Horatio. Crispin, what brings you to the Underworks?
Okay. I don't have time for this. So...
Goodbye.
Watch yourself, Horatio Nullbuilt. There are many dangers in this city.
Yeah, so I'll continue this next set. So thank you for liking if you like. Thank you for commenting if you commented. Thank you for subscribe if you subscribed. Thank you for favoriting if you favorited. And thank you for simply clicking on this video. Until next time, guys. See ya!